Bobby?
Ladies and gentlemen, now's the time that's set aside for public comment. If you have public comment this evening, there's a sign-up sheet that many of you have already signed. I'll call your name off of that sign-up sheet. When I do, please come to the podium, state your name and where you're from. Please limit your comments to 3 minutes. If you look at the podium, there's a green light that will tell you when your time starts. There's a yellow light that will tell you when you have about 30 seconds left, and then there's a red light that will tell you that you need to conclude your remarks. With those things said, the first person is Dewey Parr.
Welcome, Dewey.
Thank you. My name is Dewey Parr. My wife and I are residents of Buxton. We own and operate our retirement hobby, the Old Gray House gift shop, in my grandparents' Bill and Melissa Gray's old home place located on Light Plant Road. We, along with the rest of the islanders, are now forced to live under an unjust law called consent decree that was enacted by the federal court. This is not just an unjust law, but a ridiculous law. Consent decree is slowly devastating the economy of our island and changing the concept of the Cape Hatteras Recreational National Park. The park was created with the consent of the islanders, with the guarantee that the public would never be barred from the beach, nor would it interfere with the people's right to access the ocean. This law is ridiculous. It does the unheard thing of punishing the innocent for the crimes of the guilty. Every time there's a deliberate violation, we, the public, are punished, and more the beach is closed to pedestrian and vehicle traffic. It has now been amended to read that after the offenders are captured, the penalty will be removed. The idea being that we, the public, will capture the criminals who broke the law. If we follow this rule in this country, it would mean that every time someone broke the law, such as committing murder, there would be a penalty placed on the public until the murderer was caught. Our court system would be busy coming up with penalties to impose on the public for each and every crime to remain in place until the criminal was caught. I ask you, what kind of justice is this? To punish the innocent for the crimes of the guilty is in violation of everything our judicial system stands for. This sounds like something out of the medieval times. The only recourse we, the people who live under consent decree, have is to come to you, the county commissioners, our elected overseers of our general welfare, and seek relief from this unjust law. I realize that you, the commissioners, signed off on the consent decree. I in no way am criticizing you for having done so. With a gun at your head and the tourist season beginning, you did what you felt was right at the time for the welfare of businesses and the people. We know to continue to live under this silly law until April of 2011 will result in more unemployment, foreclosures, and general hardships on the citizens. Therefore, we request the county consider some form of legal action to counteract the hardships being placed on us by consent decree. I thank you very much.
Thank you, Dewey.